Hello everybody, welcome back to Speed Force Racing, and today we're back and we're still in Austria for tonight's GP2 race. I'm your host Shadow Britain, and very later I'll be in 5 or 10 minutes time I'll be joined by Mr. Nostalgia Primeval Rex, famously known as Alex. Austria, for me, it's one of my personal favorite circuits, and personally, I feel like I've developed I feel like I've gained so much pace since the practice sessions there. Obviously, I got a good P6, which could change because of as I had a last lap incident, second to last lap incident, whatever it was. I don't really want to get into the details too, because it is what it is. I just want to focus on tonight, not in the past. But anyway, let's kick this off by getting to the driver's standings. Still leading the way on up this. Fuck's sake! Sorry, pardon my language. Leading the way in the championship, you've still got James Braden on 120. Second is Jabogon on 103. Third, you got Chain Game on 77, very closely followed by Dantan on 1 point behind on 76. Mike Bards is in 5th on 67. To Jonas in 6th on 53. And a close battle for 7th between Mike Bundy on 48, closely followed by Sanchevitz on 45. 9th, you got Stam on 29 points, and in 10th you got Langfell on 20 points. In 11th you got very closely following is TNR Steph on 19, also tied on points with that guy Sven. Lazard, after his impressive debut, goes into 13th on 18 points. Gasly in 14th on 12, and James TLH on 10. On 10. 16th you've got Crimson on 2 points. In P16 you've got Crimson on 2 points, and you've got Anogi Trayman on 2. And yet to pick points are both the Racing Point drivers of Chris Alien, Fisherman, and reserving, well, or possibly a full-time driver, who knows, TMC Merck. All 3 on 0. This could very much change tonight, because it is Austria, one of the fastest tracks in the championship. Well, I wouldn't say fastest, but for me it's just an exciting track. But anyway, into the constructors now. Into the important business, which is the constructors. Leading the way, you've got Mercedes on 176. Second place, you've got McLaren on 20 points behind on 156. Third place, you've got Haas on 114, with Williams in 4th place on 106. Close battle for 5th, with Red Bull leading the way on 95, and closely followed by Toro Rosso. 7th, we've got Alfa Romeo on 38. In 8th, you got Ferrari on 21. In 9th is Renault on 17. And Racing Point still rock bottom and still yet to take points. Again, I don't want the commentators curse, but could this change tonight? That's something I'd love to see, because we need to have every team in the division to be scoring. We need all teams in the division to be scoring points. Let's be honest. Thank you, Senna, for. Thank you, Senna. Thank you, Senna. I appreciate that. This week for GP2, your voice is saved. Electro Dan tipping Dantan to win tonight. It is possible. I mean, like I've discussed and said in previous weeks. For me, he's one of the most consistent drivers in GP2, and I genuinely see him. Fuck's sake, bloody hell, I'm literally ranting on, but I can genuinely see him getting the win at some point in the season. I think it'll be more than just a win because he's a good driver, very good driver, and I think it's a very strong possibility that he could win tonight. But it'll depend on, obviously, in qualifying, track position, safety cars, and indeed penalties as well. VRT Lyrionics. Yeah, sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Racing Points gets points tonight. Fingers crossed for that. And again, I don't want the commentator's curse to happen, but anyway, very soon the session will be starting. I'm excited tonight. I genuinely am, because it's, again, one of my favourite tracks in F1. One of my, I think it's bound to be an exciting race. I mean, but obviously weather could play a part in it. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, session quality is about to start. Hold on, waiting for players. Oh, wait. Yep. Here we are in the pits, where you traditionally start in the session of every SFR race. And the first question I have in mind is, as per usual in each qualifying session, who will take the traditional Shadow Britain strategy and go out first? Senna chain game for the win. Again, another driver that could take the top step. Oh, we have a McLaren out. And we have an Alfa Romeo out. I think it's not Jonas, it's Jabogan, and right ahead of him, it's Langfell. Two of the TNR boys heading out on track early. But oh my god, there's a massive gaggle of cars heading out of the pits. I mean, it's just crazy. Robin has just informed us that the rain will be in 10 minutes. Oh boy. I mean, by the time it rains, I don't think you'll be able to get a strong enough lap in compared to what you're going to get on the dry. So yeah, we've got to enable the detail, got to enable everything. Don't know about telemetry, lap data you'll need, and of course our beloved track map. Anyway, on to the first car on track is TNR Langfell, and he's just started his lap heading into the end of sector 1. What is he going to get heading into the uphill, into the turn uphill? A 15.9 is it? Yep, into the 15s already. I think we've got cars trying to get out of the way, but focus in on this now, heading into the downhill section in turn 2. Well, sector 2, sorry. Oh mate, I just love going through these turns, because you just feel the pace when it comes to, you just feel at one with the car going through that turn, going through there. But heading into sector 3, what's his time gonna be? Into the last turn now. Heading to the DRS straight as well. What's his time gonna be? A 1:04.7. Very solid start lap as Jabogan tops it with a 1:44.5. And Seb goes fastest with just a few fractions of a second ahead. Wow. Interesting starting session as James Braden goes 5th. The Zad, after his impressive podium finish last time out, in 6th. The two brothers rounding off the top 10 for now as Lyrionics comes into 11th. But here comes Chain Game now. Heading into the DRS straight. What's his time going to be? A 1:04.7 as Dantan goes into pole position for the moment. What a lap! Wow! Even though I was focusing on Chain Game, but still a class lap. You've got to give credit for that. Oh mate, I really need Alex here right now. Nah, seriously. It's a difficult job commentating on your own, but until Alex gets here, I get the hang of it. But yeah, Jonas heads into the pits now as Fisherman heads into his Fisherman's on his outlap. The only driver on an outlap, but it'll be interesting to see what he can do, as he was unlucky not to get into the points last race, I'll have to say. But could this be the day? Yes, I know I've said it every race, and yes, I know it hasn't happened, but could this be the day where we could get where Racing Point finally break their point scoring duck? Here comes Fisherman now on his onto his flying lap. Heads into turn 1, into the uphill section he goes. Laserlord tipping James Braden to win tonight, and then Dantan to finish 2nd and Jabogan 3rd. Pretty decent prediction, but who knows what will happen in the race. But anyway, focusing on Fisherman now. Heading downhill into that fast into the end of the fast end of sector 2. What's he gonna get through there? Oh, what, 45.2? This could be a promising time for Fisherman, as he goes off track. But here he comes now. Into the final corner. What's his time gonna be? A 1:05.3, and it's starting to rain. Oh dear. Mike Bards is out of the session, has retired from the session, so he's very much bound to start on the last row of the grid, as Steph gets a 45.2. What's his time gonna be? Heading into the penultimate the last two corners now. Heading into the DRS straight. Oh, Chain Game's out! Chain Game's crashed out! As TNR Steph goes into 17th with a 1:05.8. Oh dear. Because of the rain coming out, I don't see how people are going to improve on faster lap times, as Steph is weaving about. Both Williamses are gone! Oh no! Oh no! That wet was coming fast. Yeah, I think it was, but anyway. Whoa, Jonathan got into a little bit of trouble heading at the start of sector 3. I think he's got to head into the pits. Langfell's retired from the session. I wouldn't be surprised if other drivers have followed suit as he rushes into the pits. Jonas rushes into the pits. Yeah. Yeah, I think the session is done, Lee. You're absolutely right. There's no point going out on the wet, especially after the lap you've done on a dry track. Wow, interesting quality to say the least. Everyone's in the pits now. Surely they're going to retire. They're going to retire on. They're going to have to retire. DRS has been disabled now. Obviously, it's because of the wet. Yeah. Thank you for the update, Robin. It isn't going to be raining. Yeah, just to point out, guys, it's not going to be raining in the race, but it will stay cloudy for 45 minutes though. So, Lazard retiring. I think the whole field will do the exact same thing as Crimson follows suit. Seb as well. RIP this qualifying session is all I've got to say. Steph is out of the session. Well, retired from the session. Everyone else is bloody retiring. Wow. Then again, it is wet, so there's no point going out on track, considering that you've done laps on the dry. But yeah, Langfell's had a very good qualifying session. I have to agree. Wow. Jonas, Dantan, Bogan, sorry, Dantan, James Braden, and to Jonas, and Mike Bundy and Ben are all yet to retire. But it feels depressing being on my own in the commentary box, I'll have to say. So they congratulated Robin for a good qualifying session, which was a very good qualifying session, I'll have to say. Dantan and Chain came on the front row. I think it's going to be a very, very tight battle in heading into turn 1. I'm not gonna predict for this race, but guys, if you want to leave your predictions in the race in the live chat, then feel free to do so. I think it's gonna be a very exciting race. I mean, I'm not gonna pick out a winner just yet because I don't want to end up jinxing myself, but the race, I'm looking forward to the race, just genuinely. Bloody hell, there's still 4 of them yet to retire. Ugh. Alex will be here in 5 seconds. Yes. Hey! Welcome to the Cobbs box.
Evening. Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Ah, that's all good. I mean, it got a bit lonely, but I'm not going to hold that against you, don't worry. Oh, how are you?
I'm okay, yeah, I've been watching the stream, so I've been keeping up with what's going on, so I've been doing my job somewhat.
Yeah.
But no, I'm okay, mate.
Yeah, good.
Happy to get here just in time for the race.
Good.
And,
anyway, here's the quality
looks
standings, but if I can do a quick rundown. In pole, you've got Dan Tan. Second, Chain Game. Third, Seb. Fourth, Jabogan. Fifth, Sanchovic. Sixth, Leinfeld. Seventh, James Braden. Eighth, Lazard. Ninth, to Jonas. 10th, Stam. Mike Bundy, 11th. That guy Sven, 12th. Oggy Trainman, 13th. James CLH, 14th. Lurionics, 15th. Fisherman, 16th. TNRSF, 17th. Crimson, 18th. Ah, missed the last two. Sorry about that.
We'll get to them though on the formation lap for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting one. There's Austria, the Red Bull Ring, one of my favourite circuits.
I agree. I was saying this during the stream. It's such a good track to race on.
I created one of the more controversial races of last season in real life. In real life.
Wow.
With Verstappen and.
Oh yeah.
What was,
I was watching the race when. I was watching the race in Conor Oliver's car when we were heading to a party with one of our mates' for a birthday party of one of our mates. But
what did you think of that move in racing? Do you think that's allowed in F1 or? I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I do enjoy hard racing. I think it's part of what I've got. I mean, say what you want about drivers like Kevin Magnussen, but I do enjoy that old-fashioned style of racing.
I just think racing's boring. I prefer wheel-to-wheel racing.
It is.
If it was a complete shunt off the circuit, then I would disagree.
Yeah.
But anyway,
if it was intentional, but yeah.
Just
but racing hard,
It was AUJ or AJ something like that.
AJU.
AJU in 19th.
Mike Bard, bottom. Yeah, he retired from the session early.
It was good to see a full grid though.
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's nice because you've got a very good turnout. I think it's possible for Dan Tan and Chain Game to win it. I think Seb could impress on his SFR debut. Jabogan could close the gap of
Have Racing Points scored a point yet since I was last here in Canada?
Sadly not. But again, I don't want the commentators' purse, and yes, I know I keep bloody repeating it, but please, for the love of God, to the speed of race, they get points.
I have to say, I think it exists. I do think the commentators' curse exists. Right now, though, I think we have to keep our eyes on Braden for sure. A circuit that you can overtake, I think he'll definitely be one to watch.
He's rapid. I mean, championship leader. He's bound to make up ground.
Especially in that silver arrow there. Yeah, and guys, you have to remember I will be about 6-7 seconds behind as I'm
that's all good.
So if my comments are a bit...
The effects of, the effect of selling your copy of F1 2019.
Still don't regret it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think for me the issue with the F1 games is there's nothing. They need to add some more modes into it. I know they go down the serious sim route, but for me, like,
anyway,
that's some cool modes. But anyway, they're lining up.
Here they come.
And I'll let you take us through the start proceedings.
Mike Bard's bringing up the rear.
Come on, Haas.
Anyway, this is going to be. Here we are on the start line. Engine revs rise. And we are heading to the hold on. We are heading to the 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Fantastic start from Dantan and a very good start from Seb as he goes into 2nd place heading into turn 1. And already got a huge gaggle of cars fighting each other as one of the Red Bulls of TNR Steph goes wide, picking up a little bit of dirt heading into the end of sector 1. Into the uphill section we go. There's chaos already. Some damaged front wing. I don't know who that was, but
yeah. And there's a
Dantan leading the way. Jebogan 2nd. Chain game well.
It could have had something to do with Fisherman down the bottom. That damage for sure.
Louis Oinks has spun out.
Oh no, that's bad for Racing Point.
Yeah, both Racing Points are at the back. Oh no, disaster already.
I have to say, out the start, I was thinking that Seb was going to have a much better getaway. To be honest, he looked very good off the brakes, got round wide, good defensive driving from Chain Game. But I mean, right now the Chain Game.
Dantan gets the fastest lap of the races. I thought there was chaos heading into the last corner there,
but due to Chain Game's defending of Seb, he just forgot about Jebogan. Jebogan was able to send it down to 2nd spot. Good start from him. Yeah, I mean that was quite a calm first lap.
It was calm enough, despite the few gaggles heading in the first lap. But other than that, all cars are accounted for. There's Crimson heading into the pits.
Yeah,
I think it might be a drive-through penalty. I'm not too sure, but
could be. It's possible. But for me,
look at Langfeld sitting pretty in 4th. Very impressive start from the Norwegian.
It's just a good start from Alfa Romeo as a whole. Really.
Seb doing well on his debut.
Yeah, I think Seb was really good out of the blocks. I think he
is.
Just got around wide.
Yeah, he has. Did very well. I think. It's bound to be chaos heading into turn 1, but at least he's still in the frame.
Yeah, he's done
Jebogan gets the fastest lap now.
Good. Yeah, Jebogan, I think he's the danger.
DRS is going to be enabled.
DRS will be enabled now.
Yeah.
I think Dantan's going to watch out here. Could we see a McLaren win?
Lazard battling in a fight with DeJonis for 9th place as they've all got DRS. Heading into... it's going to be very close. Yeah, is he... Oh. Nope, still right behind as Trainman and Sven and Steph fighting, and Mike Bart's fighting away for P14.
Yeah, Trainman, has he scored a point yet? I know
he has. He scored 2 points. Oh, and Trainman just went out wide. Oh.
Yeah, the issue with that move there, the track just doesn't really allow you to go for a move at that corner. You can drive on the wide line, but you're going to get swept out.
Yeah, you are. I think. Anyway, heading into the battle for the lead, you've got Dantan still leading, but with Jebogan and Chain Game very close behind.
Yeah, the issue with the circuit again, you can't really break DRS. So you know, if these guys keep in that train, it's going to be a long train. I feel bad for Dantan though. Because, I mean, right now, Seb gets the fastest lap. Maybe he's getting into that rhythm now. I think he's still a danger man here in that Alfa Romeo.
You're absolutely right.
Hopefully the Alfa Romeos don't take each other out. That'd be bad news.
Trainman and AJU in the pits.
As the Alfa Romeos are swapped on my screen now. So Seb has overtaken Langfeld.
Yeah. Oh, and a 2 wide with Chain Game. Slots in behind the Williams.
Yeah, that was good. That's a lot better positioning than Trainman. You saw what Trainman did. He tried to keep that momentum going into that corner. It just doesn't work. Whereas Seb, he ran it round, went a bit wider, but didn't go so wide that he lost that momentum. Good stuff from Seb.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But as Lazard still right on the back of Gijonis heading into the penultimate 2 corners, heading into turn 10 with he's got DRS on him.
It's quite
James Yellich gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
It's quite ironic. One McLaren's on the attack, the other's being attacked right now.
Yeah,
and
it's like they're both doing reverse duties.
This McLaren's being attacked by a Honda engine as well.
Yeah,
it's like the McLaren's
the GP2 engine, as Fernando Alonso calls it. PMP Crimson gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
It's interesting to see these drivers. They're not really wanting to go.
Oh look at this! Lazard and Gijonis fighting for P9. Lazard tries to go down the inside, but sensibly slots it in behind. As Trainman gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah, continue.
The good thing about Gijonis is he's still got that DRS off his stand right now. I mean, that's what's saving him at the minute from Lazard.
Yeah.
As long as he can stay in there. It reminds me of a similar call from the actual Austrian Grand Prix where McLaren asked Lando Norris.
Oh, he's very close. Can he go? Is he gonna go for it?
I wouldn't do it there. But
he's got DRS though. Gijonis does not have DRS, so he's got him down the main straight. Can he complete the move? Yes, he does. Oh, the Mercedes of Mike Bundy goes wide.
I mean, Mike Bundy had no room there.
No, he hasn't.
But that thing at the DRS does remind me of a similar call that McLaren gave Lando Norris at the actual Austrian Grand Prix. I think they asked to keep Gasly in the DRS or keep someone in the DRS.
Back into the battle for third as Seb right in the back of Chain Game.
Yeah, Seb again moving forward slowly.
The Alfa Romeos, both Alfa Romeos getting hurt.
Jabogan's got Dan tanned somewhere. We missed that, but Jabogan now leads the Grand Prix.
Wow! Oh, we should have seen that. I do apologise, guys. But anyway, good stuff in Jabogan.
Chain Game.
Get him! Wow! Oh, we keep missing stuff.
This is why I'm here, buddy. Just to keep them
Thank you.
But right now, though, will Seb help his Alfa Romeo teammate to get through?
I have the reaction times of a grandma.
So, I feel like a grandma sometimes, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But right,
bit like JB.
Another. Oh yeah, JB, gotta love it.
Yeah. But, can we have him back? Here comes Jabogan. Here comes Dantan now. Can he get him? Can he get Jabogan back? No, not quite. But he's gonna have him.
The interesting thing for the top two.
Oh, Langfeld! Oh, Chain Game and Langfeld fighting for P4. Oh, Langfeld into the wall! Massive damage from the Alfa Romeo as he comes off worse. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that one, because that could very well go to the stewards after the race.
I think if you want my quick opinion, I think Langfeld just didn't see that Haas coming. The Haas had a lot of speed, and
he just couldn't brake quickly enough.
But the vital thing for the top two right now is they broke.
Oh, Crimson in trouble. Yeah. And here comes the battle.
He's already been to the pits as Crimson, so it's not
he's probably no, it hasn't. And there's a pretty big battle for P6 as Sanchevitz right on the back of.
Where's James Braden come from then? How is he up to 5th?
I think he started in 7th, so he's gained 2 places already, and he's already on the back of Chain Game. Wow! Can the championship leader get through on the next DRS?
Chain Game's got no DRS as well. You've got to keep that in mind. I think he's easy pickings, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's just prey waiting to be pounced on by James Braden. Interesting analogy there. AG gets a penalty for multiple warnings.
The thing about Seb is right now, he's sort of.
Oh, Crimson's out. He's headed into the pits. Langfeld coming out now. Gotta feel sorry for Langfeld. He was in such a good position.
Yeah,
and he had such a good start. I think
there was a moment It was the literal definition of heat of the moment there, where you just moved over.
Dan and Stam gets a 3-second time penalty. Both get a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
The interesting thing for Seb at the minute as well, he's in no man's land. He's without a second of the guys in front.
Mike Bards and James Yelich fighting for 13th. Sorry. Oh no! Oh no! Seb is out of the race.
What?
Oh, he just went out it in between, straight after turn 1.
Safety car.
Yeah, that's a safety car. Yeah.
Well, this makes it. I feel so bad for him on his debut as well.
Yeah, both Alfa Romeos. I feel sorry for him. We know he's got the pace, and would love to see him come back stronger in the next one. But
yeah, he was
massive shame for Seb.
I mean, if anything, this makes it easier for Braden now. Will we see anyone come into the pits? Is it too early?
Yeah, that's a good question. But anyway, we need Hold on. Yeah, I think the soft runners are surely going to have to bite the bullet and go on the hards. Yep, Jabogan looks like he's heading in. So does Dantan, and so does Crimson, and so does James Braden, and so does Stam, so does Hazard, so does Sanchevitz. No! Mike Bundy is heading out, and Jonas is heading in!
How straight? I suppose Bundy's got to stay out. His teammates in the pit, so he doesn't lose time. But you go. I mean, they're going on. Some of them are going on to mediums. I don't know the mediums last. It's possible.
Yeah.
This is
a good question.
This is a strange time. Can Bundy pit next lap? I assume you'd be able to.
Yeah,
same thing with Sven.
He's actually right behind the safety car.
Well, Sven's on the medium tyres anyway, so he wouldn't box. But no, I think Bundy's got a box next lap, otherwise he's just lost 20 seconds or something.
Yeah.
To that effect. Some drivers, as you said, will go on the hard tyres, such as Steph, AJU.
Yeah, Lazar gets a 5-second time penalty for exceeding track limits.
Under safety car?
Yeah, Laserdord is still waiting for a win in SFR, as he said in the comments. But
that's a name I remember.
Yeah, he was admin for GP2, and then all of a sudden he's gone into Prim. Oh, it's very look at what's going on in Sector 2. It's like there were like 3 or 4 cars literally spread out heading into the end of Sector 2.
Well, Bundy, if I'm Bundy, I come in this lap. I know you're going to lose a lot of positions, but it's better than
he could be in trouble. Yeah, he's heading out. He's staying out. Wow.
Yeah, wow. He's going to be the only soft runner.
Yeah, Jabogan and Dantan are in a very strong position because they've just pitted in 1 lap old mediums. I think they're going to have to get Mike Bundy and the old medium runners on.
I know neither of the box, but the two racing points are in points paying possession.
Yeah.
I know they stopped the box.
Yeah, we don't want that commentary curse to happen again, but fingers crossed they can get both cars in the points, or one of them in the points.
Somehow we're almost a third of the way through this race.
Yeah.
Mental. But no, the safety car, I think it's really shaken up
it has.
The race here, because I think it's really ruined Mike Bundy's race.
Yeah.
I'm going to be interested to see how he does. If he can get a good getaway, if he can use those, but how much of those soft tyres got left to give? I don't know.
Yeah.
Will the hard runners be the smart guys, or will they have just made the error? We don't know either.
Yeah.
This is such a strange time. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Wednesday night entertainment though.
Yeah.
Due to all the stuff going on, hopefully you guys are having a good time, and hopefully we're providing you something.
Oh, James CLH and Mike Barr's getting into a collision. Where are they? Yeah. Both of them. I don't know about Mike Bards, but James CLH has definitely picked up a 5-second time penalty for that collision.
Yeah, I think the Renault just a bit eager. But
Oh, it's bunching up now. I mean, it's normal to do that under a safety, at the end of the safety car, but we're going racing once again as Mike Bundy leads the pack heading into lap 12, and they're approaching turn 1 now.
the useful thing for Bundy.
Oh, Mike Bards gets a 3-second penalty. Yeah, continue.
The useful thing for Bundy is that he's got the old medium runners behind him.
Yeah.
So that might give him.
Treyman gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Here comes the Renault though.
Here comes Turn H. Here he comes. Still fighting it out with Mike Bundy. But Mike Bard, sorry.
And there's that the racing.
There's a big pack of cars. Oh no! Oh no! Dantan's in trouble.
Dantan.
What's happened to him? And Fisherman's got off as well.
Oh, Dantan. Oh no.
Ah. Poor lad.
No. But again, Bundy though with a good getaway. He's already pulled 4 tenths on Sven.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Bogan right on the back of Lirionics, sorry. Ooh, this is going to be close.
Some of these names. But, I mean, Bogan, I've noticed he loves to send it in that corner.
Yeah, he does.
But right now he's
heading into turn 1. Through heading into the DRS straight. Well, no DRS. Massive shit.
Yeah, the DRS here, not yet enabled here.
But, still right at the back of Bundy. Oh, Fisherman's gone! He's retired in the pits!
Yeah, I think just there was no coming back. I mean, I never.
It's a massive shame.
Pits, but I mean,
he was like, if you've got lag or you've got something severely urgent, I think, well, you've got to retire in the pits, especially if you had enough or something like that. It's just massive shame for Fisherman. Gotta feel sorry for him. And for 7 Crimson.
Yeah, I think you got to feel sorry for all these guys. They're racers, they went out, they did their race, and it just didn't work out for them. But look how close Sven is, you know, this is...
They're going to have DRS now, because Mike Bundy has crossed the line heading into lap 14, and DRS has been enabled. And Sven now gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
That's no offence to Sven, but that's not a surprise. We see that quite a bit. Likes to abuse those track limits to the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I've
Here he
comes. That comment though, so you know.
Yeah, I understand. But anyway, oh, interesting fight for 4th. You've got James CLH Jabogan fighting it out as Jabogan goes on the outside. Oh, contact is made, and he goes through. Did he get him around the outside? A bit of tyre smoke from James CLH. Can Jabogan make that move stick? Yes, he does. What a move from the outside.
I'll shut my mouth. If you remember early on in the broadcast, I said that move is impossible. And then, you know, I think the tyres did help.
I do love again. I do love seeing people making moves, making overtakes round the outside. I think it's just a work of art and pure bravery.
I'm sorry
He's right at the back.
I'm sorry that I'm doing commentary for you guys. That was 5 seconds ago. But I mean. It's interesting right now because again those DRS trains are a thing, and they're going to hamper some drivers like Chain Game, who's right now he's the closest stretch to Jabogan in terms
DRS enabled, because for some reason his DRS isn't right. Correct me if I'm wrong. With the next DRS straight, well, I need to determine that.
He's got a DRS problem. That's his issue.
Oh no!
There's no way that he's not meant to get DRS.
But anyway, he's going to fight for the lead. There's Mike Bundy, Mike Bards, and that guy Sven all fighting for the lead. Jabogan not far off. He could very well close in on this, and he's on fresher tyres as well. As JCLH is in trouble after he's into the gravel. What has happened to him? Oh yeah, the flag in sector 2 noticeably. Yeah.
Dreadful day for Renault.
Yeah. Disaster.
I don't think
Mike Bard's still right in the back, is 2 tenths off, 2 tenths behind Sven.
This is such a... I tell you what, credit to Bundy, he's kept the lead here and he's
yeah,
some
he's
good
doing
speed.
very well. As Jabogan, as Chain Game gets Lurioinks, as James Braden gets him as well. Heading into turn 2. Who's gonna get the better run? As Sanchevitz is breathing down Lurioinks' neck. And so is Lazard as well. And Stam, oh, yellow flag in sector 2. Who's that? I think it was Langfeld and Oggy. Train man in trouble. Train man. Oh, there's a big fight heading in for the higher scoring positions.
There's fights all over the show.
It is. It's very close.
Lazard there running a bit wide. He's not going to help him or his tyres. He's got, to be fair though, he's got Stam breathing down his neck, which isn't, you're not, when you see that name come up in your top left corner, you're not the most excited,
uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to be caught.
So, you know, right now, I mean...
AG gets a 5-second time penalty. Mike Bundy's finally in the pits. It was coming for some time, that. Very shortly, I think Sven and Jabogan. Oh, there's a fight for the lead! Mike Barnes goes through on the inside! Jonas having to go out wide to avoid collecting the Haas. Heading into turn 2. Now he's got all 3 of them. Sven and Jabogan all get DRS. Jabogan, Sven goes down the inside. Ooh, was that contact or? I don't know, but Sven's got him. Back into the lead he goes.
It was as close as you could get to having contact.
Yeah, it was.
Worst comes to worst, it was like a little scrape. But there was nothing.
Yeah.
You couldn't claim a penalty on that at all.
No. You can't. No, you wouldn't.
I'm interested that Braden hasn't been able to get past Chain Game without because he's not got any DRS.
Oh. Will that problem be resolved for Chain Game? Yes, it is. He's got DRS again. Can he close in on that top 3? There's Mike Bard and Sven all fighting it out. It's Jabogan! He's going for it! Can he get the lead? Can he get the lead? Side by side, he's got the edge! No, a little bit of contact between him and Mike Bard, as he's gonna have DRS anyway. So this...
He did briefly
finally, he's gonna get the move. And Sven gets into trouble! Probably because of that battle with Jabogan and Mike Bard. As Jabogan finally gets into the lead!
Yeah, good stuff on Jabogan.
James Braden up into 3rd. Lurioinks
he's driving
in 4th.
A masterclass today. He's having a masterclass out there.
Wow.
Chain Game's lost 2 positions. Didn't see that one coming.
The biggest gainer of this race is actually Mike Bards, who's got into 2nd place.
He still has to box.
Yeah, he does. From last place on the grid as well. It's unbelievable.
Doing a Carlos Sainz-esque run.
Yeah. Indeed is. TNR Steph gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. In P10, he's currently in P10 with his teammate behind him. The question is can Steph on 9-lap old hards close in onto Jonas, who's also on 9-lap old mediums as well?
I'd be absolutely shocked if he did. However, you know, I'm always wrong, so... It's getting a bit darker as well, so that could be a sign of some cloud.
Yeah, yeah, Robin was informing us that it was going to be like 45 minutes of cloud, cloud, who knows, but Chain Game right on the back of Lurioinks still as they head into the home straight with DRS. But on the back of him now you've got Sanchevitz and Lazard.
Tell you what though, you've got to look at Mike Bards here, because he's teetering on the edge of that DRS, and I think Braden will be breathing down his neck sooner rather than later.
Yeah, he is. But so is Lurioinks and Chain Game.
Yeah, they're not out of it actually. You've got a good point. Obviously, Lurioinks has to box again.
Hmm. Well, here comes
the
Lazard and Sanchovic runs out wide. Can Lazard get the move done? Oh, he goes wide! Must have been contact between him and Sanchovic. Lazard goes off the track. Oh, the poor lad.
I don't think
be honest,
contact.
Steph goes by.
I think what happened was Sanchovic did the switchback, and unfortunately Lazard just couldn't. I think he got a bit of a tailwind, and it forced his car off the circuit.
Wow.
Disappointment for the Toro
Rosso, yeah.
It's still
Red Bull Minardi for me. That was one nickname I had in my early SFR days. Is Jane gave us a 3-second time penalty.
One thing to question though, mate, is how quick are these guys in the softs going to be compared to these medium runners when these guys turn on the soft tyres in their box? Could we see Racing Point's first points today?
Could the promise day come?
I don't mean to.
6-second time penalties. Yeah, but it's always the commentator's curse. It's happened all season. I know, but yeah. Anyway, Dantan and AJU fighting for P10.
I feel bad for Dantan, but I want him to get a couple points today at least.
Yeah, I was predicting for him to be up in that fighting for the lead because he was on pole.
And then he was fighting for the lead until some kind of error where we got hit off. We didn't really see what happened to him, unfortunately.
Anyway, Mike Bundy on the back of Trainman, who's also on the fresher tyres. Yeah, oh, interesting as Lirio goes into the pits now.
It'll be interesting to see where he comes out.
Yeah, what's he going to pit on? He's on. Yeah, he's on the sauce. You're absolutely right, Alex. Langfell goes by, and so does Mike Bundy.
He's trying to undercut.
Trainman goes in now.
How effective it is.
Yeah, Mike Bard's on 20 lap old mediums right on the back of Jabogan.
The good thing for the Racing Point as well, he's in practically free air. So I mean, yeah,
he is.
And we saw that Bundy's soft tyres were working pretty well actually. So
yeah. Yellow flag in sector 1. There's only Trayman's out. VSC has come out. VSC is out. Disaster for Trainman. Got a feel for him.
Disaster for Lenoix as well. If these guys decide to pit, he's just done it on the wrong lap.
Yeah, I think at least it's not a full safety car.
Mike Bard is doing it.
Yeah, Dantan in the pits as well. So Sven. And Lazard Lazard was not in the pits. Mike Bard, Dantan, Sven, Langfell in the pits. James CLH as well. Anyway, the back racing. That's the most important thing now. As James Braden and Jabogan, the top two in the championship, are fighting for this lead.
I've got to say, I've been more impressed by Jabogan today. Obviously, I predicted Braden would win
this
race. Braden's had a bad race. It's just for me, normally, but I don't know whether you agree, Braden's style was normally a lot more aggressive. Whereas today he's taken the back seat a little bit. He's bided his time, and that's just allowed Jabogan to show off his.
He's an all-out driver. Normally, James Braden is normally a driver that likes to go all out.
Today, though, he's been a bit more reserved.
He's just keeping it. Just taking it easy because it's. But anyway, here comes Stam now, right on the back of Sanchovic. Yeah.
Look how close Lenoix is to Mike Bundy as well. I'm seeing that just hovering around the 10th.
Here he comes. Here comes Lirioix. Round he goes for it. Yep, easy move, heading into P11. Just one place away from the points.
Could this be the day for Racing Point?
Yeah, could it be?
We can only hope.
Yeah, exactly. Steph gets a run on AJU. Through he goes into P7. Nice move from the Norwegian.
The battle of the two that went on the hard tyres, I don't think it's really paid off for them.
No.
Unfortunately.
Could it change though? That's something I'd like to find out at the end, before the end of the race. Hazard and the two Toro Rossos. Oh no! AJU's gone off!
Oh no, we've seen that quite a lot today, actually.
Yeah, we have.
It's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
However,
James Brennan, yeah, he's in the points.
Come on, can a racing point survive in the points for 11 laps? I hope so.
Yeah. The closest we've got so far as James CLH has left the session. Don't know if it's due to connection or something, but Dantag gets the fastest lap of the race in P14 as well. As Chain Game is joining in on the fun between that, joining in the fight for that race lead.
It must be quite annoying for Dantan because he's really got the speed today to prove himself, and it's just not working out.
Yeah. Here comes Chain Game. Here they come. Chain Game 2 tenths right, 3 tenths now behind. No, 2 tenths right behind James Braden. Heading into the home straight now. The second and third have all got DRS.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Oh, that was close as James CLH comes out of the pits.
Can the Greek Stam join the fray as well?
Could it be? I mean, both Williamses are third and fourth. You'd love to see it as a Williams fan and a driver.
I'm a McLaren fan at heart, so I'm really hoping Jabogan takes this one.
Yeah, Jonas is doing quite well as James Braden goes into the lead.
Oh no, I had to say it, didn't I? I had to. Just like when
the commentator's curse strikes again. Not for now.
And then that Mercedes takes over the McLaren.
Toro Rosso and Mercedes are fighting.
I don't think Jabogan's out of this one just yet.
No, he isn't. I don't know how long these mediums are going to last for, I'm not going to lie.
Can they last another 10 laps? James is rejoining the session, so it does show connection issues on his end,
which is a massive shame.
Let me tell you what though, I think Jabogan's hungry for this, he'll want it.
Yeah.
DRS activated as well.
Yeah, he's got it.
The good thing about him as well, he seems to have really good straight line speed today. So with the added of DRS here, I think he'll be quite a couple times.
Oh, it's very close. As Sanchevich joins in the fray.
If you're the Williams,
this is going to be close.
If you're the Williams boys,
I think we normally because Hookie is my teammate and we both race for Williams, but. Normally, of course, we'd want to get involved, but when it comes but we'd have to work together realistically. Fair enough, it's every man for himself, but
I mean, right now, Chain Game's doing his teammate a huge favour, just gifting him that DRS, keeping him in the loop.
Yeah.
Jabogan and Braden are matching each other really.
Yeah, they are.
Not lost any time to Braden this lap.
Mike Bards gives a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yeah, this track is something to point out. If you guys are seeing so many penalties, this track is so easy to extend penalties.
It is. Now closing the back of Chain Game.
Stage,
Whoa!
This race has gone by so quickly.
Yeah, it has. As Mike Bards, as Lazard, Steph and Mike Bards are all fighting away for P7. Can Steph close in? No, but Mike Bards, I don't know if he's going to close in or not, but Lirion slowly starting to close in, only 3 seconds off.
Yeah, I mean,
Sanchevich and yellow flag in sector 3.
Stam's had a problem.
What's happened?
I don't know, but he's had a tough problem. That will allow two Jonas to get into the top 5, I think.
Yeah, Jonas starting to close in.
Again, Jabogan and Braden, very similar time.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Barnes goes above CNR Steph for P9.
Good stuff from Bards.
Yeah.
Ginter will be happy with that.
Yeah. Sanjovic and Chenge fighting away for third place. Could this go down for to penalties at the end of the race? Who knows? But
I love how Braden's trying to break that slipstream as well. Not trying to give Jebogan any inch in this race.
Yeah, absolutely. Chain game really fighting hard with Sanchovic for that final podium place. As Jonas really closing up on Stam for the final top 5 place. Can the Norwegian get ahead of the Greek?
It's quite interesting to see where Jebogan and Braden are better than each other on the circuit.
Yeah. It's still very neck and neck between the two championship contenders.
First time I've seen it get that close between them though.
Yeah, same here. James CLH leaves the session again, probably due to connection.
I think Jebogan knows what he's doing. He doesn't want to get too close to that corner.
Yeah.
If he gets too close,
he's just trying to be patient.
He did lose a couple of tenths to that corner though here, but the amount of time he catches up just in this straight alone, it's mental.
It is.
Which is such an interesting race.
Yeah, it is.
And we've only got 6 laps to go.
Pettis cheering on the TNR boys, which is nice to see. Do you like the TNR blokes? I'm not gonna lie, they're a bunch of nice people. But anyway, focusing on this race. Yeah.
Seems to be going well. But right now, mate, with a few laps to go.
I think Stam just got ahead of them. Well, Stam just went past Chain Game.
No, I know this is kind of mean, but look how close Lyrioix is to P9.
I know.
Could
this be the day where, this is looking very good with 6 laps to go. Could it be the day where Racing Point finally gets into the points? And could this put a smile on Lawrence Stroll's face?
I mean, probably he needs a smile because he's wondering where his money's gone.
Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway, still battling away the 2 leaders.
I think Jebogan really pushed.
Lyrioix goes into 9th.
2 laps ago, Jebogan was really pushing. I think these last few laps, he's just kind of sat back a little bit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I think now he's mounting the attack once again.
32 laps into lap 32, 5 to go. Oh no! Someone's gone off. That's James CLH again. I think that must be his AI car. I'm not too sure, but his car is definitely ghosted.
Mate, Jebogan! Oh, he was so close.
Oh, Steph gets a 3-second time penalty now for multiple warnings.
He was really close briefly. I think he had to shut off the gas. It was. Yeah, because he's 5 tenths back now. He was within less than a second.
Oh, yellow flag sector 1. One of the Toros is in trouble. That's AJU. Damaged front wing as well. Ooh, this is going to be interesting for the battle for third as Sanchovic being hunted down by the Williams of Stam.
Chain games dropped off.
Oh, yellow flag. Yeah, it's Lewis and James TLH in sector 1, but heading into lap 4 to go. The leaders still neck and neck. Could Jebogan end up closing up and making a brave last-ditch move as James CLH is out of the session? And there's a virtual safety car already. This could be a big blow for the leaders.
It could.
But this could get dramatic.
It's so hard to predict, isn't it?
It is. As AJU heads into the pits now. Heading on to, I think he's got to go on the softs realistically, but Adam cheering on Senna. Even though Senna isn't even the race. Oh! That looked...
Well, that was close.
Yeah, very close.
Can we go back to racing?
Yeah. Back to racing now. Will there be DRS? Yes, there is. Stam, Sanchevitz, and Post, Jabog, and Tijonis all close, very close. As the Williams goes up into third, is already in third place. Is already. Mike Barnes gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Guys, if you want to let me know who you think your driver of the day is, feel free to put a comment in the live chat. If I had to give...
I can't predict yet, I want to see the outcome of the win.
Yeah. But the end of the race, yeah. Sorry. It's Chain Game looks to be in trouble as he goes down into 8th place. Luriox closing up on the Williams. Slowly. With 2 laps to go now.
I think unless he has a massive error, he's going to score points today.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Bogan's not safe in second space.
Bogan's already been nominated for driver of the day. And quite frankly, I think he'd be up. He's up there for me.
Look at Stam.
Frederick commenting now.
Look at Stam. Stam's a shark and he's small blood.
This is going to be very close. With DRS. Oh, this is going to be intense. No, Stam just backing off quite sensibly indeed. They've all got DRS yet again.
Except James Braden here, but I'm going to say in a second, James Braden, if Jabogan doesn't close
this could come down to penalties.
Could. Very much good. Look how close Luriox is to Chain Game Rue. Chain Game's definitely got some form of problem here because Luriox has caught up an ungodly amount of time.
Yeah, he has. Ooh, this is going to be very close heading into the end of Sector 2. Can Luriox get him? No, not quite. He's probably going to have him inevitably in the DRS straight. Heading into the final lap now.
I think we can say
James Braden. Yeah, James Braden starting to increase a little bit of a gap, but Jabogan still trying everything to keep chase. As Stam gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. This could be very costly for the Greek. Here we come into turn 2, heading into the DRS straight. Is Jabogan even going to close up? Oh, bit of tyre smoke from James Braden.
I think Braden's all but done it now, mate.
Yeah, it's looking that way, but this isn't over yet. One mistake and Jabogan could pounce.
Just waiting for Stam. Jabogan's got to be on his toes.
Yeah. Oh, side by side goes Jabogan and Stam. Stam goes into 2nd place. What a move!
Good late move there, but congratulations to James Braden on the win.
But here comes James Braden now. Heads home to win in Austria. No, Jabogan wins! It's a 1-2 for McLaren! Tijonis comes in 2nd, James Braden 3rd, Sanchevitz in 4th, Stam 6th, Luriox in the points! Finally, Racing Points have gotten into the points! Lawrence Stroll is going to leave Austria with a smile on his face! Wow, what an ending!
Bundy got in the points as well. Bundy just got in the points.
Sven heading home now. Langfell weaving about. What was that about from Langfell? As he picks up a bit of wing damage, but we've got to focus. Wow, what a battle! Yeah, I'd have to give it to. I think Jabogan, the GNR. We've got to get the top 3 in.
Unfortunately, I'll have to go.
Day. Looks like I'll have to be on my own for interviews yet again.
Yes. I need to cook my dinner, mate. I've been
That's fine, mate.
So,
well done to the TNR guys. You've got to applaud them.
Well done to McLaren.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But anyway, mate, I will leave you. It's
alright, buddy.
Pleasure.
It's good to be commentating with you again. Yeah, it has.
And I will see you guys around.
Yeah, see you around. See you around, Alex. Wow, what a race! I think yeah, I bloody love commentating on GP2 races. It's just so entertaining to watch. But anyway, Jabogan takes the win in Austria with a penalty-free run. Jonas, his teammate and fellow TNR driver, goes into second place. James Braden maintaining that championship lead with a podium finish in third. Fourth, you got Sanchevitz. Fifth, Stam. Lurion has a fantastic drive, my driver of the day. Well, very tough decision, but he's my personal driver of the day. But Chain Game 7th, Mike Bard's 8th, Lazard 9th, Bundy 10th, Steph 11th, Dantan 12th, that guy Spence 13th, Langfield 14th, AJU 15th, James TLH 15th retiring, and we've got Augie Trainman, Fisherman NL, Seb and Crimson all out of this race. Wow. What a race. I've got to get the TNR guys in. Hopefully this time I don't end up heading in the wrong party. That was funny, I will admit. I'm gonna get the winning car now, and I'll try my very hardest to get that top 3 in. Robin gutted after that race. But anyway. James Roden. Now for the TNR guys. Bogan and to Jonas. Right, just waiting on that top 2 to come in. Oh, what a drive! What a race! Just waiting for one of the top 3 to come in. Oh. And now I'm on my own again. James Raiden is already in. Well done for the podium. Oh, we got Jonas in. Right. Oi, we've got a full podium house. Get in.
Were you on comms by yourself today, buddy?
Well, Alex was on comms. I think I did most of quali, but he did the full race, but he left because he had to make dinner. So I'm on my own for the interviews. But anyway, Bogan.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the win. What you got it through? Obviously, you've kept that car on track. Kept it disciplined. Were you hoping to be first? Well, win the race by being the first car across the line, or was it just waiting to see what happens across the line?
Yeah, well, first of all, it was an exhausting race. I got 2 warnings like in the first 10 laps, I think, so it was a challenge all the way just to not get that last warning.
Yeah.
There was one point in the race I was leading and I was trying to push ahead of the DRS, but I couldn't manage it. Then my next plan was to save some ERS behind Braden there, maybe pass him on a second last corner or something.
Yeah.
But I was unfortunate with the restart of the virtual safety car, so I got some wing damage there.
Yeah.
But I knew everyone around me had penalties.
Yeah, so it wasn't all bad in the end.
No, I was a little bit, yeah, it was worried when Stam tried to overtake me on the end there. But it was just letting him pass because I knew I was going to get the win. But, the most fun thing about today was getting that 1-2 for McLaren.
Yeah,
teammate,
and TNR.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is. Yeah, and I'm delighted for it. But anyway, how are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. It's an incredible feeling, and to win 1-2 with the team as well. That's amazing.
Yeah, that win puts you within. I think it's going to put you in a very well. It increases, well, closes the gap. Sorry, but heading into Silverstone, do you think you could take that championship lead if you're close enough in the points? But do you think you can close that championship lead up heading into Silverstone with another win, or just?
Yeah, I always have to go for the win, and I hope I can do good in Silverstone as well. We just drove it in the Norwegian League, and all of our boys have a good pace. So I think it will be a very good race, and hopefully get some close battles with me, Jonas, and maybe Braden as well.
Yeah. Anyway, congratulations on the win. Good luck for Silverstone.
Thanks, mate.
Not a problem. Jonas.
Yes.
Second of the two McLarens across the line and on the podium. Well done.
Thank you. It was really great, and it feels like a win with
no response.
Jonas on the top as well, so it doesn't really get any better than that.
Yeah. And when you were in 6th, when you were fighting with Chain Games, Stam and Sanchevitz, did you expect to come out on top in that one?
I knew that Chain Game had some damage,
Yeah.
so I knew that I had to get quite fast ahead of him. And I was battling a bit with Stam, but he was faster than me, so I just tried to use him for DRS as long as possible. So it was really just managing not to get a penalty, because I had 2 warnings after 4 laps. So after that I just switch it on and tried to drive as clean as possible.
Yeah. Your strategy heading into Silverstone?
I'm probably gonna play like a second fiddle to GP2 in the championship. So
Yeah.
gonna try
No way.
Gonna try to give him a good towing qualifying and give him first priority in the race. So hopefully we'll get a championship to McLaren, and maybe also the constructors championship.
Yeah.
Will be fun.
Yeah. I think it'll be nice to see that happen. But anyway, James, good job for the podium. You were unlucky not to win it because of penalties, but still happy with that?
I think it was a step in the right direction. Yeah, I thought I had good pace. I've just been struggling recently, but I made a lot of changes to the setup today. Yeah. I did more practice than usual as well. I think that helped. And I'm really. It's annoying because I only had 3 warnings. It wasn't like I had like 5 or anything. I only got 3. It was really frustrating. I knew Jabogan wasn't particularly trying hard to get past me because he probably knew I had a penalty. So fair play to these guys. They drove really well. But just frustrating really. But no, I'm happy because I've taken a step forward. So hopefully another step forward at Silverstone, and let's see where we go. Yeah.
When you were battling with Jabogan towards the end, were you worried that he was gonna close up and get past you, or were you just thinking, just keep doing your own thing?
He didn't have a penalty. I didn't really care if he got past. It wouldn't have made a difference to my race. I don't know what he was. He was quite slow on the straights, but I don't know if he was not trying particularly hard to get past me, which is fair enough. But no, I'm just happy. The balance felt a lot better today, so fingers crossed to carry that on to Silverstone.
Yeah, and speaking of Silverstone, are you hoping to keep that consistency heading into Silverstone, or just go for the win to extend that championship lead?
I kind of just want to forget about the championship. I think I just want to forget it and just race, because it's not helped. thinking too much. Oh, I'm in the lead. I'm just gonna race normally and fingers crossed. I went well around Silverstone in the practice races for the beginning of this season. So fingers crossed, a bit more practice than I did there, and I can make a step forward. But it's not one of my favourite tracks, but I don't mind it. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for tonight. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It was an entertaining race, I'll have to say. But anyway, if you're new, please do leave a like and subscribe. And this is Shadow Britain and GP2 signing off.